Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Before we dive into your reading here, I wanted to address a couple of things that were brought to my attention. So if you aren't interested in listening to this portion of the message, you're more than welcome to fast forward and get right into the reading. I'll of course timestamp it. So I just wanted to talk about the difference between channel memberships as well as Patreon memberships. So they're two very different things that I do offer. If you guys have already heard me talk about the Patreon extended readings, that's exactly what is offered there. So if you watch the first half and second half readings for the love forecasts, and if it happens to resonate with you, I do offer the extendeds over on Patreon. There are a few tiers to choose from, so not every tier will offer you the extended access. So that's very important to note, because I've had a few people request refunds because they couldn't access the extended readings, and that's because they actually didn't purchase the tiers that gave them access to that. So that's very important to note, but we also make it pretty easy to figure out once you do get over to Patreon to see which tiers are there, how much they are, what each tier offers. So it's just really important to read through the information that's provided. I also do offer a couple of mini forecasts in addition to the extended readings. So depending, of course, on which tier you are interested in on Patreon, that is what's offered there and offered there only. So what is on Patreon is something that you won't ever see on YouTube. Okay, so that's Patreon. So talking now about the channel memberships, I do offer 3 different tiers there as well. So if that's something that you would like to participate in, that's available on YouTube only, and only the 3rd tier will give you access to the live streams, which once we do get enough members joining, then I'm going to start doing the live streams on Sunday. And of course, once that is a reality, we'll go ahead and post all of the necessary information, dates, times, etc., to give members the opportunity to prepare so that you guys can attend the live streams. And why that's crucial here is it really gives you the opportunity to have a chance to be chosen for a personal private mini reading, either on air while the live stream is going on, or if you prefer to keep your information or your reading private, then I can just go ahead and do the reading after the live stream and send it to you via a private YouTube link, which is how my clients receive their readings. It's totally your call how you do decide once you are chosen to receive a personal private one. Now you're probably wondering, well, what's the difference between getting a reading through your website as compared to getting a personal private reading as a channeled member? So here's the thing. The mini readings that I do offer start at $35 on the website. So the minimum there is for a 5-minute mini forecast. And if you are a channel member and get chosen for a 5-minute reading, the cost there would basically be $9.99. So there is a varying degree of price ranges there that you can choose from. So it just gives you the opportunity to get a mini forecast for a discounted rate if that's something that you're interested in. But in addition to that, it really does give you the opportunity to interact with me during real time and to be able to ask me questions if you have any questions during the live stream. And it also gives you loyalty badges as well as custom emojis, specifically for those who are channel members. So that's the difference there, and hopefully that clarifies things for those who are a little bit confused as to the different types of memberships that are being offered. All right, guys, so that's it, and let's dive right into your reading. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your reading here for the first half of April, from the 1st through the 15th, general as always, so please take from it what makes sense for you. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll be pulling from the Pink Divine Love Oracle deck. That's by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. I'll pull a few cards from the Romance Angels, which everyone's pretty familiar with. And I'll be pulling from my newest tarot deck, the Yellow Tarot. So let's begin, Scorpio, and see what the advice is here as we welcome in the first half of April. When it comes to your love connections, people that you are surrounded by at this time, what do we need to know? This is part 1 of your reading. If it does resonate with you, you're more than welcome to head on over to my Patreon page to watch the extended reading, as I've mentioned in the intro. All right, so Patreon is all about extendeds for those who are interested in that. Blocked ascension. So this is telling us here, Scorpio, there's something going on in this love connection where things aren't moving. It's stagnant. You guys might be feeling stuck with the connection. Maybe you're just wanting to go in a different direction, or you're just wanting things to go differently between you and this person. And then we have shadows coming through. Hidden, unknown, mysterious. They could also be hiding things from you. They could have some issues that they haven't been able to figure out on their own. And they could also, as it says, be a very mysterious person. They're not really fully opening themselves up to you. And if that's the case, that's what's creating this stagnant energy. All right. And it makes sense for me too that this is coming through a new door when it comes to love, to experience the love perhaps that this person isn't able to offer you, or if they want to be able to open up a new door for the two of you to be able to explore where the relationship could actually go, then they're going to have to work on whatever these shadows represent. Okay, but the shadows could also be coming forward from the two of you, whatever challenges maybe you guys are sweeping under the rug. Those things need to be talked about. It needs to be addressed. Otherwise, you guys are going to remain in this stagnant energy. And then look at the next card. We do have snail's pace, slow progress. It's time for you to, as it says, reroute or reevaluate the situation with this person. And I can't help but feel this pertains to your situation too. We've got cleanup, okay? Letting go of what no longer is serving you. So if you know that you are in this relationship and you're not fulfilled, something's missing for you, it doesn't check all the boxes for you, you're not happy, you're not fulfilled, here's this door just waiting for you to claim it, for you to welcome in a new opportunity in love. You don't ever have to stay where you're unfulfilled and unhappy. Okay? So let's grab some tarot for Scorpio. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know here? Some shadows need to be cleared. That's why it's stagnant. That's why things are moving ever so slowly. So slow, in fact, that you don't even notice the movement towards progress in this partnership. And that's because maybe for some of you, you really do feel that it's the end of the road. Makes sense for me too that we've got this 3 of Wands. Maybe the progress that you are meant to have is with someone else, to welcome in a new relationship, a new chapter. Some of you guys might have been dealing with third-party situations as well, which is why things are not moving, and that could represent the shadows as well. Things that are being hidden from you. You know, it could have been an affair that was kept from you. You didn't know about it. Maybe it came to the surface, and now you're really questioning whether to stay or go, or you've already decided to detach. At this point, you know, you're cleaning up your life, and maybe that's what you told this person. It's like, you need to clean up this mess or I'm out. But as it says, letting go of what no longer is serving you, because the 3 of Wands is looking ahead. You're not stuck anymore, you know? And then the 3 of Cups represents that new beginning in love. Happy times, celebrations. So you don't want to be stuck. You're creating movement for yourself. So if you haven't yet started to create ascension for yourself through another partnership or through your own healing right now, that's a part of the advice, is for you to get going. you know, to be able to go in a very different direction, because this person, they've got way too many things going on that, as it says, they're hiding things from you. They're not being forthright or upfront with you. This could have been very heavy for you as well. That could be representing these burdens from the Ten of Wands right there. And as long as you're willing to let it go, because you know ultimately it's not meant to be a part of your future, then this is you deciding to finally lay down that burden. That's what I'm getting from that. We do have the King of Cups. So this is what I'm getting as well, because the King of Cups is actually perhaps a divine masculine who's ready to be devoted to a partnership, offering their heart, offering that cup of love to the feminine. Now, divine feminine, this King of Cups could represent somebody new, somebody that will really be there for you the way you need them to be. Fully open, ready to love you the way someone hasn't been able to show up for you. I'm getting that for some of you guys. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. Look at how these cards are presenting itself, okay? So we have the Knight of Wands, very adventurous spirit there from the Knight of Wands. Look at this next card. Seven of Swords. Once again, tapping into the shadows, things that were a mystery to you until it surfaced, perhaps things that were revealed and come to find out maybe this person was doing some shady stuff. They could have been sneaking around. There could have been an affair. You know, they didn't want you to know, of course. The Knight of Wands can sometimes have a bad rap when it comes to tarot, because they can be looked upon as somebody who's just wanting to play rather than getting into a serious partnership. The King of Cups will not play. They're not a player. They're ready to commit to a partnership. There you go. There's your commitment right here with the right person. And I love how Cups represents water energy. And of course, Scorpio, that's your own energy. The type of person that you're looking for is someone who's fully invested. This isn't someone who's got one foot out the door, entertaining other options, cheating, infidelity, trust issues, hiding things from you. Okay, so I feel you are meant to attract this type of person into your life by closing one door when it comes to the past or an existing partnership that you know it's run its course, it's not going to go anywhere. So open up that brand new door and find the right kind of love for you. That's what's presenting itself there. All right, so let's grab some cards from the Romance Angels here. Let's see what else we can pick up for the first half of April. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. So what else do you need to know? Trust is coming through, because that was an issue, I feel. Situations calling for you to have faith, but it's very important to have faith in somebody when you can't trust them. Look at this, unrequited love. So this could be you having a change of heart when it comes to this person no longer serving a purpose in your life, right? There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going anyway. So it's time to go in a different direction. Look at this. This is something that you need to recognize within yourself, Scorpio. 1,000,000,000% you deserve love, but there's somebody here that isn't giving you that love that you actually do deserve. Okay, you are lovable. It says that there. It also reminds me of that Cupid's arrow. You know, you're in charge of who will be on the receiving end of that arrow, and there's somebody here who doesn't even deserve your time or energy. Look at this. It's time to free yourself, take back control of your life. Very on point messages from the Romance Angels deck. So let's go ahead and grab some additional guidance. I'll be pulling from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. So this deck, it does have new Oracle messages as well as new court cards, in addition to all of the usual tarot messages. So that's a very clear message. Free yourself from a person, a relationship where there were trust issues, infidelity, cheating, because you deserve better. Okay, you deserve better. This could be a new love for some of you. Okay, so this does represent the divine masculine, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius fire energy. This is somebody who can be larger than life for sure. They're not afraid to take action. So divine feminine, this could represent someone new who's coming in, could be a fire sign. This is someone who's already established in their career. They're a very passionate person, very passionate lover. This is someone who can really show up for you. Look at this. We've got the Seven of Swords showing up again. So you've dealt with this, and it's telling you, walk away from it, free yourself from it, because you deserve someone who won't do those things to you. Oh my goodness. Page of Pentacles here. Now, divine feminine, you could attract either a fire sign, an earth sign, either an older counterpart for you or somebody who could be slightly younger, because the page can be a younger person. And this person in particular, they're very ambitious. They could be working very diligently to establish themselves in a career, but the Duke of Fire is already established. And then we've got Archangel Gabriel showing up. I am the angel known as the master of communication. If you're having trouble expressing yourself to your beloved, I'm here to assist. I can inspire writers, teachers, journalists, and artists to convey their messages with clarity and grace. I can help you overcome your limitations so you can finally say the right thing to the right person at the right time. If you struggle with conveying your emotions, call on me. I will be there for you. This could represent the person that you're actually detaching from, wanting some assistance to be able to communicate with you. And I love how this is coming through as well. The Emerald of Water. You are a water sign, Scorpio, so this could be some valuable advice that the angel guides are really wanting to communicate here. So it does say it's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who is meant for you. It really wraps it up in a nutshell in this card, considering what has come through in your reading, Scorpio. Because you have to find value within yourself, and in order to attract the right kind of partner who sees that value rather than somebody who takes you for granted. Because we clearly see there's a situation that is stuck, that it's not moving, you know. There's this blocked ascension that we see, and it clearly says it right there on the bottom. It's stagnant, okay? And so this card right here is telling you to remove any sort of stagnant energy from your life. And with cards like Free Yourself, it's very clearly indicated here what it is that you are meant to do to be able to move forward. All right, so if this resonates with you, if you want to watch the extended reading over on Patreon, that link is down below, as well as the link to book your own personal private reading, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for being here, for listening, for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. You're close to the finish line. Okay, so maybe you have already started to move towards this finish line. In other words, making progress in your life to get to the other side of an experience, you know, so don't stop working towards that goal. Let's go ahead and grab another. Look at this. Do you see that? They got their hands dirty. You knew what you were getting into. Now clean it up. Does that sound familiar? I have to pull that card. Oh my goodness. Part 1 and part 2. Still picking up off of this energy where somebody created a very messy situation. It could have been infidelity. It could have been an affair. They got their hands dirty. They know it. Oh my gosh. That's why things are stuck. That is why things are stuck. This could be where you're at as well, Scorpio. You're just really trusting the universe. You're trusting in the advice perhaps that your spirit guides, your angel guides are giving you through this reading. And it does say trusting that what's meant for me will come to me, to deliver me from the impossible to the possible, to find the light in my darkness, to find courage through my fears.